Well, luxury EV maker Lotus started trading on the NASDAQ today. The company going public via a SPAC in the latest test of both the EV and the SPAC markets. And joining us now for more from the NASDAQ, I'm pleased to say, is Alexious Lee, Lotus Tech CFO. Alexious, great to have you with us. So let's talk about timing here, because Lotus Tech has been looking to go public since at least early 2022. Why now?
Well, morning. Thanks for having us today. I think Lotus right now is 80 years old. We are in a very good position. We have developed more cars. And right now, as we go into the market right now, we think that we are in a very unique position where we are early movers in the electrification space. So as you know, we have made a commitment to do full electrification, and going listing will enable us to execute our strategy, deliver our commitments to our shareholders and investors.
Well, when it comes to, going public in 2024 versus 2023 or 2022, is there anything that we can extrapolate there from Lotus Tech's thinking on the public market appetite and the appetite for IPOs?
Well, we have raised $880 million from this transaction. It's a sign of confidence from investors that the Lotus brand is well established as an early mover in the targeted segment of underserved EV market. So if you look at third-party results, research, you'll realize that this particular segment that we are in, priced between $80,000 to $150,000 per unit car, is expected to grow about 35% CAGR in the next 10 years. So we are in the unique position where we are early movers, offering full electrified models. We currently have 4 models in hand and two more models coming after. At the same time, we have 19,000 of orders, reservation orders from 200 over stores worldwide. I think that's very telling that we are very differentiated with that commitment to do full electrification. And this is probably the right timing for us to do this.
Well, I want to get into the fundamentals of the business and, of course, the lineup that you offer. But I want to quickly ask, the method through which you are going public. Why through a SPAC versus a traditional IPO?
Well, I think most important thing that we see here is Al Catterton, LCA, who is a partner, a great partner to us. LCA has great resources to consumer insights and also the LVMH resources. And we think that this is a win-win combination between Al Catterton and Lotus in a way whereby great companies get together so that we can continue to develop on prospects like co-branding, co-marketing, and even the ideas of community fostering and customer engagement. So this offers a lot of prospects for us, especially we have Mr. Anish Malwani, who is the chairman and CEO of LVMH North America, being on the board of directors.
I'm glad you brought up that connection, because that was something I've been wondering about. Are there any specific tie-ups that we can expect and that you can share today?
There's definitely a lot of things in discussion. I think one of the most important things that we want to see is we are here for the long game. The relationship that we're going to develop here is going to last a very long time. We have a good foundation with them, and definitely there's a lot of things that's in progress right now. But we think that definitely the partnership with LCA and also LVMH is going to help us execute our strategy, develop our growth potential, and at the same time deliver our commitment to shareholders and investors.
All right, well, we will keep an eye out for what comes out of that partnership there. But let's talk about the EV market right now, which you've touched on a little bit already. Of course, you're going public in a week where we've seen Rivian and Lucid really get their stocks punished. They delivered disappointing forecasts. And of course, you've seen traditional car makers, too, pull back on their EV production plans as well. Are you concerned by the recent EV slowdown? How are you thinking about that as you do finally enter the public market?
Well, I think Lotus is unique. We are actually a global brand. We are actually established globally with more than 200 stores. So we are selling our cars, 4 models available in Asia, and at the same time, they are available in EU and UK. We are entering new models into new market. In very simple logic, we are actually going to more markets with more models, at the same time with more stores. So right now we have 200 stores. We are planning to have 300 stores by the end of next year. And this will enable us to have better customers experience, drive sales orders, at the same time, and most importantly, offer service coverage to enable what they call customer intimacy. repeated sales.
And I'm curious, I mean, from your perspective, how does demand differ in different geographies when you compare the US versus the EU versus Asia, for example, when it comes to EVs?
Different market has different characteristics. For example, like myself, I'm a Singaporean. We have known the Lotus brand for a very long time. The F1 accolade, the performance is something that resonates with every teens in my generation. So sports car, electric vehicles like SUV is something that resonates family with big cars. In the UK market, probably they like the smaller version of the sedan and also sports car. We offer a full variety of products, and that's why it is so important that in 2018, when we have this strategy, it's about two portions. One is that we are committed to full electrification. The second one is to go expansion of the product range beyond just a sports car into SUV, sedan, and others. So right now, I think different market geographies will become a more complete portfolio, able to service a much greater customer need.
Well, like you said, Lotus Tech, all electric there, but would you ever entertain the idea of introducing a hybrid, for example?
No, we are committed to full electrification, right? As part of our strategy, we stick to our strategy. We think our strategy is well placed, and definitely we'll continue to. Given that we're listed today, we want to make sure that we can put in place and deliver our promise.
All right, got to leave it there. Really appreciate your time. I know it's a busy day for you. Of course, that is Alexious Lee, Lotus Tech CFO.